Good morning. My name is Kevin Stelmach. I'm the Executive Vice President and General Manager for Metronet, and just want to welcome everyone here today. What a great day for us to be here in Lexington opening our new storefront. I'd like to introduce some distinguished guests before we get started with our program, and some of these folks will have some comments for us a little bit later. So with us today, obviously, Mayor Jim Gray. Thank you, Mayor, for being here. Al Cinelli, who is our founder and chairman, is here with us today. John Cinelli, our CEO and president. It's hard to believe that 11 months ago, we stood downtown with the mayor when he announced that 100% fiber was coming to Lexington, making it the largest gigabit city in the country. And we're proud to be here today to say that we are now delivering upon that infrastructure. You know, it takes a lot of work to build 100% fiber optic infrastructure. There's a lot of construction crews. There's a lot of disruption in neighborhoods. It is construction. A lot of underground work, a lot of work on poles, a lot of permitting that has to take place, power and facilities that have to go into place to run the network, people to manage the network, do all the proper testing to get it into place, the hiring of people, training of them, and then the finding and renovation of a storefront like what is behind us here today. A lot of effort goes into that. And I'm proud to say that we've already constructed over 140 miles of fiber, passing over 15,000 homes and businesses, and already turning up customers. As I said, that's not an easy effort, and it takes a lot of good people working hard for our company to make that happen. And I'd like to take a moment just to recognize some of those folks, if you don't mind. So likely not here with us today is David Fritz, who's our local project manager and responsible for all of the construction, crews, and contractors to make this happen. And hopefully he's not here, actually, so he's out there building some more fiber today. But certainly we are thankful for David and all of his efforts. Part of our local team here is Derek Zuko, who's our GM, Dan Swinson, who's our business sales manager, along with his account executives, Jeff Moore, who's our field operations manager, and his team of technicians and supervisors, Craig Cook, who's our market supervisor, along with his retail team that's here in this storefront, Tiffany and Tim, Rob Bartley, who's our residential sales manager, along with his local sales team members, Tana Williamson, who's our local marketing coordinator, who had a big part in helping put on this event today, so thank you, Tana. And Beth McChesney, who's our local community development manager. All these folks are here local to the Lexington market, and we're not done hiring yet. I'd like to also recognize all of our folks from our corporate office in Evansville, Indiana. Thank you also for being here today, and obviously all the work that you all do on the back end to support this team here in Lexington. So it takes a lot of effort, like I said, to build this infrastructure, but then it's all about adding customers, right? We got to have customers in order to be successful. And sometimes part of that process requires getting beta customers who can be a part of our testing and piloting of our services, helping us work out any kinks that might be there. And I'm proud to introduce to you today two of those first customers of ours, Carl Sell and Mackenzie Milsart. Thank you, Carl and Mackenzie, for being a part of that process and allowing so many people into your homes. As Carl mentioned to me, he said, I've never seen so many people in my home over a 2-day period. So it was very nice of them to obviously help us and be a part of that process. So thank you, Carl and Mackenzie. I'd like to also recognize the 9th District Council member, Jennifer Masadi, which is within, obviously, the district of our retail storefront. So, Jennifer, we thank you also for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And at this time, I'd like to introduce to you our president and CEO, who has probably as much, if not the most passion in this company for the customer. And I know he's so proud to be here and be with us today, and that's John Cinelli.
Thank you.
Kevin. Well, those are kind remarks, and I have a lot of passion for the customer, but when you talk to people in our company, there's lots of people, including Kevin, who are even more passionate. What a great day this is. This is a project that was 3 years in the coming. And finally we're here, we're opening up our retail store, we've got customers, we're building, and what a gem of a city is Lexington. I can't believe how fortunate Metronet is to be in this beautiful community. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you. To say just a little bit about our company and keep my remarks brief, we've either built out or in the process of building out 50 cities in Indiana, Illinois, now in Kentucky. So we're on the move. We were founded in 2004, always building fiber. We know a lot about fiber, and our focus is always on serving the customer. We have a phrase in our company called passion to serve. If you take care of the customer will take care of you, and that's what we think about foremost, and all the details that go along with giving good customer service. And then the other thing that makes us successful is the big pipe. 1 gigabit, more speed in the future, and just an awesome experience on the internet with great speeds for all the things that we do on the internet today. And they keep multiplying and multiplying and multiplying. I wanted to thank the city. As I mentioned, it was a 3-year process. And as my Italian grandmother said, she said, John, a long engagement makes for a very successful marriage. And so I'm hoping that's the case. I know that that's going to be the case here, that this long engagement, which it takes time for people to get to know our company and what we're doing, and be thorough and make sure that it's a good decision for the community. But this long engagement will be a very long and successful marriage, and I'm looking forward to that. And we've had such great people to work with. I can't tell you how blessed and proud I feel for the relationships that we've built with the people here in the city of Lexington. Mayor Jim Gray, and Aldana, I don't know if Aldana's here, Scott Shapiro, and all the other great folks, all the council people that we've met, and the tremendous relationships we've developed. And I look forward to a long, long time of successfully delivering excellent customer service in this beautiful city. And now I'd like to introduce the mayor of Lexington, Mayor Gray. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Brady. John, thank you. Kevin, thank you. And I want to thank Al Cinelli, the chairman, for coming back to town. And he told me that they got in town just yesterday and said, Jim, you all have got a beautiful city. And, we like that. We like hearing that, John. We like hearing that, Al. John's already and Kevin's already welcomed Councilmember Jennifer Massotti, our councilmember right here in this district. And she does an outstanding job, and she's always, I love what you said, John, about the customer, because that's what Jennifer is all about. Her constituents are her customers in almost every respect, and she pays a lot of attention to them. It is a great day in Lexington. Let's dial back to 2014. I staked a claim then. We wanted Lexington to have the best communications infrastructure, not just in Kentucky, not just in the nation, but in the world. We could do it. We wanted a new competitor in our city to provide TV and internet service, knowing that competition brings down prices and improves service. We wanted Lexington to have world-class internet speeds to fuel our university city economy. We wanted Lexington to become a gigabit city. Only one other city has done that before us, and that's Chattanooga. And there are literally hundreds of cities across the country that are trying to get citywide fiber optic networks that provide internet at the speed of light. Some cities have fiber in spots. Others are trying to fund it themselves. But only in Lexington did the private sector answer the call to build a citywide fiber optic network, so that all neighborhoods would benefit from the high speeds and the competition from a new internet and TV provider. So today, Metronet is taking another step, flipping on the switch, activating Lexington, turning on the first customers. Congratulations Metronet, and congratulations, Lexington. Metronet will continue to build its fiber optic network throughout the city over the next few years. And we all know, as Kevin said, that with a citywide infrastructure project of this significance, this size, there are going to be some issues. Over many years in the construction business, I've done underground utility work. I know. Metronet, however, has a good team in place. And my office is working with them. We're actually meeting with them routinely, more than once a month. And neighborhood by neighborhood, we're working to make sure that issues are addressed immediately and efficiently. Metronet, in fact, has committed to us to get back to citizens with concerns they may have within 24 hours and to resolve issues without delay. And they are doing just that. They are doing just that. So, starting today, Lexington is on the road to becoming the largest gigabit city in the country. That means new jobs, better jobs, economic growth, and new opportunities for our university city. We are keeping our eyes on the prize, high-speed internet and competitive TV for everyone. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mayor.
All right, Kevin.
Thank you very much, Mayor. So just a couple other folks I'd like to thank publicly, and then we'll get to the ask the mayor to step forward with us and get to our ceremony of officially cutting our ribbon. As the mayor mentioned, we do work closely with the city, and I can't thank Scott Shapiro and Aldana enough for all of their help and support, all of the departments of Fayette County government that have been there to be a part of this process, answer our questions, be at our meetings, hearing our updates, and we're just very happy to have such a great partnership with them and very much appreciate that. And lastly, I'd like to thank just a couple of other folks that helped to make this event possible today. Run Switch, who's the marketing firm that has helped us out today when putting on the event. So thank you very much, Greg, to you and your team. And then also to the Fayette County Greater Chamber of Commerce, who's also been part of this event today. So thank you so much for being here and helping us with this event. So without further ado, let's get to the ribbon.
All right.
And, Gary, while you're doing that, while we're getting everything ready, I really appreciate, Kevin, that you gave a shout out to Scott Shapiro and Aldona Valicenti, because those folks worked on this project when everybody else, a lot of folks were saying it may be not worth it, maybe too much of a stretch for us. Scott, thank you very much. I wish Aldona was here today, but thank you very much. Thanks, buddy.
1, 2, you're going to cut on 3. 3.
Nice.